Good day traders, welcome back to this channel, and if you've not subscribed, before we get started, click on the subscribe button, like and share before we get started. Now we will be looking at EURGBP, GBPAUD, that is GBP and GBP New Zealand dollar for this week. In order to be able to predict this move, guys, in order to be able to understand this movement, there's one thing I would love to start from, which is on the monthly time frame. So this Euro GBP, we will start from the monthly time frame downward. Now take a look at this monthly time frame. Let's highlight some key level. We see price came to this level, then we saw this huge week. Price again came to this same level and it dropped. The third time it came to this level, fourth time, the fifth time, and now the sixth time. You see that anytime price comes to this level, certain level, we tend to see a drop on our Euro GBP. Now let's highlight another level again. We saw price came to this level, one, two, twice here. We saw it third, three times, the fourth times, right? So basically, we all can see the movement on Euro GBP. We are ranging. I think we started this ranging market move on the monthly time frame since 2016. So since 2016 to 2022, we are ranging. So that is almost 6 years, right? So we've been ranging ever since that price actually rolled up. Then so monthly time frame, you can see that is ranging. Now that this price has actually rolled up to spike, that has spiked up to hit this resistance level, what we are all expecting next is another bearish move, right, to actually come and hit our support level. So basically on this monthly time frame, our price has gone up, hit our resistance level. Now we are expecting it to actually drop to our support level, which it actually did so, but it is close to our support level. It has not achieved it yet. This is one of the reasons why we added this huge week, because price is dropping massively. So this is why we add this huge week. Maybe the next time we want to see this price actually drop to come to our support level. So above all, we are expecting a drop to this our Euro GBP, at least come to this our support level. It's exactly what we are expecting if you are trading on the monthly time frame standpoint. So that is one. Secondly, is that this price is still above 10 period moving average, right? We all know the rules of trading 10 period moving average. Once price is above 10 period moving average, we have to go long, but if it is below it, then we have to short. But as recent, we are still above 10 period moving average. So on the monthly time frame, if you want to trade, I'll say abstain from it. But we can now roll down to this weekly time frame to confirm. So what does this weekly time frame says? You can see that this price, it's actually once dropped, came to this our support level, right? Now that this price came to our support level, we start seeing this bullish move upward to our resistance level. So basically, we can see that Euro is actually bullish than the GBP. But if you look at the news that happened on GBP, you see that GBP fell massively. At that period of time where GBP fell massively, we had this huge movement upward on our Euro GBP. It is more visible on the daily time frame. We will go to it later. Just stick to it. You see that period when GBP, this was the movement here. This is the GBP index I'm taking, and this is the daily time frame. You see, there's one time, I think it was on Tuesday, or I think it was on Tuesday. This was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I think this was Monday. So this will take it on Sunday. So this on Monday, GBP fell massively, right? This is one of the reasons we had this huge week. Then it's corrected itself. One of the reasons why this Euro to GBP actually push up, as that GBP fell massively, then we saw that huge movement on this Euro to GBP. It went up, more than 300 pips. So after it, then it corrected itself, thereby pushing down, and it's kind of dropped. This is why we are still at this level. Now that this GBP has corrected itself, where we are seeing this GBP to head to, we are still seeing it to go bullish a little bit, then a drop. Want it to come to this level, then a drop right on the daily time frame. But this Euro, that means as that GBP is giving us that bullish move, then we would still be seeing a drop again on our Euro. So basically on this Euro to GBP, let's highlight next key level where this price might be dropping to this week. This is a level here, 1, 2, 3. You can see price came to this level 1. It's reacted at this level 1, reacted here 2, third time here. So definitely we would want to see this euro to GBP actually drop to this certain level. So from here to that certain level, we have close to 150 pips. So this week we're very much likely to drop to this certain level. Then maybe price will now push up or it need to drop down. It depends on how the GBP pair will move. So I mean, if the GBP pairs actually roll up, come to this level and it's dropped, it start giving us that bearish move, then definitely we would, once the GBP drop here, then we'd start seeing that bullish move. As soon as that GBP index is giving us a bearish move, then we will see a rise on our euro to GBP. But if the GBP index continues to go bullish, which I don't think so, but if it happens, then no problem. Then we would see we would continue to drop on this euro GBP, and the next level, if it's drop, it will be this level. So I mean, first of all, we would want to sit this so drop this level. This level we are seeing on euro GBP to drop to this level is for certain. The price will actually drop to this level, so which is very certain that we'll have the drop to this level. So that is it on euro GBP, right? So we are expecting a bearish move to be made on euro GBP. Now let's see what this daily time frame also say. Okay, let me leave it here. So daily time frame, what does it say? So we all know you can see this movement here clearly. You know, if you're a beginner, a novice trader, you see that this movement has been moved bullish, right? So I mean, we're having this huge movement. So that period of time, that this was on Friday, this was Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this was Monday. On that Monday when GBP index, once our GBP PS fell to its lowest time, it's to its lowest price, we saw this spiked. You saw this movement upward on this euro to GBP. Then all of a sudden, the thing corrected itself. This is why we had this drop. So ever since we've had this drop, so this price has not gone bullish. It has not gone bullish. So we are still on a drop. So the next level we would be expecting this drop to take place is this level here, which will be giving us close to 100 pips. So we once talked about it on the weekly time frame. Once price came to this level, we saw it dropped. We saw it came to this same level and drop, and we would see it drop to this level. And I possibly believe it should actually break below the level also. We should actually, come also break this level, maybe this level. Let's aim for the price to actually drop to a level of 0.85620. Let's try and grab that level of 0.85620. So that should be giving us close to 200 pips. Maybe if you can grab on 150 pips for the week, I think that will be enough. And if you want to grab the 200 pips, then fine. So secondly is that we all know the rules of trading 10 period moving average. Now that this price is below 10 period moving average, you can see it here. Price has just broken below 10 period moving average. So another indication that we are still bearish, we are still dropping. So on the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, and the technical aspect of it, we are still expecting to drop to this certain level, which will be giving us close to 200 pips, right? And this indicator also says we are still on a bearish move. So meaning euro GBP, we are still on a bearish move on the daily time frame. Now to actually take this trade, right, I will roll down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame will be the time frame to place trade. And what we clearly can see on the 4-hour time frame is a bearish move. Take a look at this movement, right? A correction was made here. So price came to the same level. We had these lows. Then we can take a little bit of a correction here. Then another lows was made, right? Now this is the correction level. I think the correction level is about to be over. So on this 4-hour time frame, if you want to place this trade, I would say once the price actually drops, once this euro GBP drops, breaking these previous lows, then guys, you can enter to short this euro GBP. So euro GBP, we have to still go bearish now, right? So basically, once to enter this trade on this euro GBP on the 4-hour time frame, wait for this price to break below it. I think by the time the price will break below it, we would have made about 40 pips bearish move. So I mean, once we have 40 pips bearish move, then you can enter to short this euro GBP as we are all expecting it to move. And let's say 1 hour time frame still says we are still on a bearish move. Take a look at it. still on a bearish move, so we are still to go bearish. So for the monthly time frame downward to the 1 hour time frame, it says we are to go bearish. So to take this trade, 4 hour time frame says bearish, 1 hour time frame says bearish. So definitely we are to go bearish for the week. So so the next one I have here is GBPAUD. That is GBP or the Australian dollar. Now let's see what this price actually says. We will start with the monthly time frame, and let me add the 10 period moving average so it will be able to guide us. First of all, we will see this 10 period moving average. The price is below the 10 period moving average. So once the price is below 10 period moving average, simple movement, we have to go bearish. We have to short this price, right? Now take a look at this movement for a year. From here, you can see that from this level here downward, this was a level since early 2020. This was about early 2020, or you can, early 2020, we'll be having this bearish move ever since then. So I mean, this price has been dropping. So on the technical aspect of it, we are bearish if you can see it. Now take a look at this level that has been made. Let's take it from here or start it from here. This was bearish move here. Lower highs was made. Then we add another lower kind of, will I say, lower lows. A little bit of a pullback was made here, right? So it's here on a monthly time frame. Now we had this huge drop. That was the period when GBP actually fell to its lowest price. So after that period, we now had a pullback, right? So what we would be expecting on GBPAUD is simple, right? Another drop again. So on the monthly time frame, we are expected to go bearish, right? So if you have to take on trade on the monthly time frame, since we can see this movement downward, we are bearish. Price is below 10 period moving average, meaning we should short this, we should go bearish, and pullback has just occurred. But is the pullback over on the monthly time frame? Where I can't really say. I won't say yes and I won't say no. But on the monthly time frame, if you want to trade it, we have to go bearish. Now to actually predict this price for this week that we are talking about, we would actually roll down to the weekly time frame. Let's see what GBPAUD weekly time frame says. That is Great Britain pound versus Australian dollar. Well, wow. So this is the weekly time frame, what it says now, by the way. So you can still see it's a bearish move. So price is bearish. Let's start from here for quick analysis to understand it. We can clearly see the movement from here top down here. You can see we are bearish, price is dropping, right? So basically we see that price has once reacted to this level multiple times, right? Once price drop to this level, it will push up, come to this level again, push up, come to this level, push up, came to this level again, push up. When it broke below it, it tested this level. Now this price has dropped and it has come to test this level, and basically it has broken above the level, right? It has broken above. So this GBPAUD, are we going to start having that drop? This weekly time frame, I believe we will close bearish. But first of all, we would want to see then it move to the next level. Where is the next level here? This resistance level. The reason is that this was once price came to this resistance level, it's dropped, came to the same resistance level, it's dropped, came again to this resistance level, then came to our support level. Now, if you like to look at this movement here, you see that this price is now at this previous support level, right? So we will be expecting it to drop. But with what we are seeing, right, I don't think the pullback is over. In case this GBP actually pushes up, in case it pushes up, then we should actually see it come to this previous resistance level. After it comes to this resistance level, previous resistance level, then we should be having another drop on GBPAUD. So GBPAUD, I believe we will close bearish this week. But for the pullback level, I don't think it is over. So now that will take us to our daily time frame. So take a look at this daily time frame, right? I mean, this was once our resistance level and once our support level, right? So I mean, price actually broke below resistance level. It came to test it, it dropped massively. All of a sudden, it pushes up again, came to test our support level. Now it looks like this price has wants to break above our support level. So if in case price opens on Monday bullish and it goes bullish, Then the next level we would see this GBP AUD get to is this resistance, previous resistance level. So this previous resistance level is where we would want to see GBP AUD get to. So once it gets to this previous resistance level, then definitely we would see a drop for sure. It is what I believe on our GBP AUD. Now to actually take this trade, guys, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame, if it depends on how you want to take the trade, do you want to go long or do you want to short it? So if you have to go long, then you have to go on this 4-hour time frame, then it is time to go long, because I believe that this price will actually still roll up to come to this our previous resistance level. It is what we are all aiming for, right? So if you want to short it, then I'll say it is not yet time to actually take the trade. Wait till this price has rolled up to hit this our previous resistance level, then you can short it. So what this 4-hour time frame says, we are bullish, right? So price is still on a bullish move. This was an impulse movement upward. A correction has been made here. We saw this spike movement, bullish move, broke above this previous highs, a pullback level, another impulse move, a pullback level. So clearly you can see that this GBP AUD, we are on a bullish move, right, on the 4-hour time frame, coupled with the fact that price is above 10 period moving average, meaning we are to still go long. I don't think you have to short this GBP AUD, you have to go long. So 4-hour time frame, we have to go long. And what the 1-hour time frame still says, we are on a bullish move. Take a look at it. So if you want to trade with it on this 1-hour time frame, then you have to still go long. So no capping, nothing there's not much we can say here. And you can see that this price is above 10 period moving average, meaning we are still on a bullish move. Now for the one, lastly we will take a look at this GBP New Zealand dollar. One thing I know for sure, I personally will stay away from this trade. I mean, I would advise you trade Euro GBP, GBP USD, or GBP or any other GBP PSC. See this GBP New Zealand dollar, well, the price is very, very difficult to predict now. I mean, if you have to take a look at it on the monthly time frame, let's highlight some key level here. So I mean, we can take some key level here. Anytime price drop to this same level, we tend to see it reject, right? So I mean, the week that just passed, we saw this price drop to this same level when GBP dropped, right? And we saw it push up back. So now let's see next level is this level here. So anytime price comes to this level, we tend to see it, drop, right? But with the movements we are seeing on GBP PS, we still believe if you have done analysis on GBP USD, you can watch it. And if you watch this, if you go back to watch this Euro GBP and GBP odd, you will see that this GBP still wants to give us that bullish move. I don't think it will start rejecting from here. I don't think it will start rejecting from here. It wants to give us that bullish move, where thereby it wants to come to our liquidity area. You see price actually push out to take out this liquidity area. Price came to this same level again, it took this liquidity same area again, then price broke above it, no, went up. So the next level, price came to this liquidity area. So this week that we are seeing, we will still see a bullish move on New Zealand GBP to New Zealand dollar to come to take this level. So from here to this New Zealand dollar we are talking about is about 500 pips. So I mean 500 pips will be made if we take such trade upward. So now let's see what our weekly time frame says. So weekly time frame, we are still on a bullish move, right? So once price comes to this resistance level, we tend to see it drop. But with this movement we are seeing, I still believe there will be a breakout to actually come to take this level. So this is the level I am aiming for this GBP to come and take out. This GBP New Zealand, I am aiming to come to this level to take it out. So from here once again to the same level, more than 500 pips would be made. So weekly time frame, we are very much likely to close bullish. So I mean, maybe once we come take out this level, maybe if the price will give us a more movement, then we should see this drop. But above all, we should aim to close bullish this week. And this daily time frame is still on a bullish move. So if you want to enter this trade, maybe if a pullback will occur at this same level, pullback do occur at a certain level. So now that this GBP New Zealand dollar is at this same level, we should be expecting a pullback to occur. So once this pullback occur, then you can enter to go long on GBP New Zealand dollar. So daily time frame also we have to go bullish. But if you want to enter this trade, then possibly wait for a pullback. Once the pullback has happened, then you have to go long. And now this 4-hour time frame, 4 hour time frame still on a bullish move. Like I once said again, if you want to go long, wait for a pullback. Let's take this movement here, up impulse move upward, a correction here. Take a look at this impulse move, then we add a correction, again another impulse move, a little bit of a correction happened there, and now impulse movement upward. So if you want to enter this trade, wait for it for correction to happen on the 4 hour time frame. Once the correction happens, then you can go long on GBP New Zealand dollar. And lastly, our 1 hour time frame still on a bullish move. You can see this monthly 1 hour time frame, so we are still on a bullish move. So if you have to look at it from that week monthly time frame that I talked about, I said that it will actually still go bullish to take out this highs level. Come down to this our weekly time frame, I still predicted that price